Hangung is a sport for all which started in Korea, combining the strong points of Korean Tuho traditional archery with IT technology. Hangung has the rules for both hands to throw 10 times, including 5 times by the right hand using safe magnetic pin. When throwing, the summed scores are automatically presented to decide victory and defeat. Hangung is a true sport for all that anybody can enjoy regardless of age, gender, or disabilities. Hangung is effective for the prevention of dementia, enhancement of concentration, alleviation of pain from musculoskeletal disease, rehabilitation, mental health, and character education, and many related research papers are laid before the academic world in support of this. Hangung was founded by President Hagwang in 2006, and for its activation, Korea Hangung Association and Korea Hangung Federation for the Disabled were established. After World Hangung Association was established for the globalization of Hangung, starting with the first Korea Senior Citizens Association's National Seniors Hangung Competition in 2010, about 400 times of Hangung competitions were held centered on seniors, disabled, and students every year. Goods used for Hangung are divided into groups for games, for competitions, and for a person who is visually handicapped. And the sizes and the sets are different accordingly. When a Hangung pin hits the target board, the point contact technology recognizes and displays the score on the scoreboard. And the obtained score and summed scores are displayed in order. For a person who is visually handicapped, LED and buzzer features are added to the existing target board connected with an external speaker. Hangung textbook with established basic game rules of Hangung, character education book presenting sports attitude, family helps consisting of 12-week training program, and Hangung training book for seniors for elderly by age were published. In particular, Hangung training books for the handicapped are established with Hangung game rules according to the disability types from visual disability to physical disability. The distance boards are divided into size groups: small, middle, large, and they are marked every 50 centimeters. The front part of the Hangung pin is made with a magnet, and it has a safe structure not to lose the magnet. The arena is 4 meters wide and 2 meters long with a chief referee, assistant referee, and player in place. But the number of referees is adjustable according to the conditions of the arena, and you can enjoy the game even in a small indoor space. In the risk case, the player can carry the Hangung pins. Hangung consists of various events such as an individual event, team event, and mixed event. The start and end of the game is controlled by the host of the game with an electronic whistle. The basic posture of throwing is side stance, and the player throws 5 times with the right hand, 5 times with the left hand, a total of 10 times. In the side stance throwing posture, the player stands with his or her feet at shoulder width. Throwing is divided into 3 steps: aiming, preparing, throwing, and the player has to throw within 10 seconds for each throw. If the player cannot use both hands, he or she can use a mixed throwing stance to throw 5 times by side stance and 5 times by frontal stance using the same hand. Hangung pin can be held with 3 fingers or 4 fingers, and the player holds the head of the Hangung pin as holding a marble. If held in a different way, can receive caution. A hand caution when throwing, like pitching a baseball by opening shoulder. A feet caution when taking one foot off the ground when throwing. A baseline caution when stepping on the line or crossing the line. All these are foul. The referees have to wear black suits with red ties and name badges. The main referee stands at the 10-centimeter point on the right of Hangung support. Assistant referee stands diagonal point of the right side behind the player. When using the Hangung for competition, the referee's position will be switched to be opposite following the position of the switches. The assistant referee notifies the main referee when the player fouls. The main referee records the scores and declares caution, warning, and subtract scores.
선수 중지, 발주의, 선수 중지, 주의, 계속.
When awarding scores, the score displayed by hitting the target is accepted, and only the first score by the first hit of a Hangung target is accepted. In the case of malfunction of devices, the referees judge according to the game rules.